I'm gonna go through this file step by step and basically explain how it all works. Now, it's not only me and my, people that I discussed with. These ideas are also from other roofers that, actually done that. So we're not just talking, out of thin air. But essentially, all of the approaches here are you have to be proactive when you do them, and it's all about how you market yourself. It's all about going the extra step that no one else will do. And also, most people are very, very, just like most people are passive towards life and, wait for opportunity to land in their lap, which never happens. You need to create your own opportunities. You need to create your own channels and sources of jobs that can come into your way. And it's all about being proactive in life and literally making sure that you can't lose, right? Don't use luck and chance as a variable for your success. Literally do the most that you can. So essentially, the first, quick steps that you can actually do to get more jobs, you need to join BNI groups. You need to start networking, get to know people, get them to trust you, and lead with value as well. If you can help them in any way that you can literally always offer value to other people. If that's, if you know someone that can actually help them, let them know. Start networking with other people. You're not going to succeed alone. You always need other people to help you as well. Arnold Schwarzenegger, he told himself he was never self-made. He had so many people that actually helped him win. So that's the first step. Join Facebook groups. It doesn't have to be specifically for roofing, but essentially, if you participate in local community groups, industry specific as well, roofing, get your name out, actually, provide value for the community. If you're genuinely helping other people with the roof, with their quality of life, then they will thank you for you and remember you when they need actually help. Another huge thing is join booster clubs. So booster clubs, everyone in those clubs are parents. Once you join, you have access to thousands and thousands of emails. So, let's do a hypothetical scenario. Let's say, in this example, you are an eighth grade football coach in a booster club, essentially. So you have access to all of the emails of everyone in that community. So what if a storm, hits that specific location? Guess what? Day after, 13,000 emails, you can actually send 13,000 emails to those communities, to those parents. First, they actually know you. You have access to all of those emails. So it's not like you found it in some kind of fishy way. You can send business cards along with it, and approach from the position of servicing others, be genuine, just to literally help them. You want us to check your roof if everything's fine. From that direction, just imagine how many jobs you can figure out from that aspect. So essentially, leverage email list to communicate. You communicate quickly during relevant events, for example, storms. Send your business cards and contact information. Right, get your name out there. Also, real estate agents is huge. People are kind of approaching all of the roofing business kind of as a nerd. So they are trying to do the traditional way, right? Door knocking, all of the traditional ways, which are absolutely fine. But why not create your own opportunities? Why get yourself stuck in only one channel rather than trying everything, every single thing, right? If that's your goal, to increase your business, to succeed in your business, you need to try everything possible, right? So arrange meeting with groups of real estate agents. You don't have to arrange those groups. You can also join existing groups, right? If you're leading with value, most real estate agents, they literally are trying to find roofers they can trust. Many roofers, they go up to the roof, they say, we need to replace it, and they're lying, essentially. So if you essentially gain their trust, it will reach out, they will share it with other agents, and then every time they need help, they will call you. If you've been in the game for like 15 years, there will be agents that you know for 15 years. They will only go to you. If you see your name if they see your name somewhere, they will call you, right? So it's extremely important. That's how you get your name out there. That's how you get the external sources, which are not conventional. And yeah, I don't want to explain too much on it. Also, insurance agents is huge. Build relationships with insurance agents. So also they need reliable roofers, for inspections and damage assessments. So if you collaborate with them, you essentially you get introductions to real estate agents. If there's not actually like legit enough damage on the roof to make a claim, then make it. If there's not enough damage, let them know there's not enough damage, because they want to know someone who is saying if there is or not. They want someone they can trust. That's huge. So essentially, get to know them. And over time, build solid relationships. This can lead to them relying on you, and it can be so much of an easier process because they already know you. They don't need to come to that place. They just trust you. When you go to that roof, you give them the information. You tell them, yeah, we actually need to replace the roof. They're like, okay, sounds good, let's do it, right? Also, perfecting your pitch for homeowners. So instead of just calling it an inspection or just doing it the boring way, change the name, right? So if you call it like a free scope assessment, it's just a fancy name to be unique, get yourself different than other people. And instead of asking, hey, can I inspect your house? Offer a free scope assessment, okay? And then essentially you have like a unique way to get in the house. And also, if it's like a season, you can have a seasonal adaptation. So in winter, you can transition from scope assessment to an energy assessment, just a fancy term as well. Offer to look at their attic and insulation. And if you're already there, like, by the way, who's doing your roof? And then they'll be like, what do you mean? So you can be like, well, this area was hit by a hailstorm last week, so I assume you had your roof inspected. If they say no, I never had a look at it, you can just say, it's kind of funny. I mean, I'm already doing an energy assessment. Do you mind if I take a look at the roof and let you know what's the damage up there? Probably they're gonna say, I mean, you're already here, sure. So boom, you got another inspection just out of that. Obviously, you need to practice your pitch, but there's always going to be a different objection. So you obviously need to sound confident because the homeowner can easily sniff out if you're trying to fake yourself or you're not completely sure. But you need to avoid using a one size fits all pitch. You essentially need to always adapt based on the owner's concerns. So it's also good. It's good practice to practice your pitch, but there's also always different objections, essentially. So I'm going to try to make it a little shorter for you. So the next steps are actually going to be extremely, extremely valuable for you. And this is like if you want to be completely different than other people, if you don't want to be like everyone else in the business, and you want to be actually like a star in your business. So here are just some examples of what you can do to literally be on the newspaper or even appear on the TV. So an example of this actually happened. So a roofer, right, a business owner of a roofing company, what he did is he essentially donated vests to canine units for the city, for the department of the police. And essentially when he brought all the vests to the police, he made sure to, take images with them, make it, official, and even like bring a check of the price of all of the vests. So, guess who the entire police is gonna know who you are? Guess who is gonna trust you in the entire police department? It's literally gonna be you. I mean, you already gave them vests. They know you're genuine. They know you can help them. This is a very specific situation, but you can literally like do that on so many other things. So if it's like a football team for youth, right? You can buy helmets for them. So just think of how you can help the community in your area. Doesn't have to be in your area, and essentially get people to trust you. Once everyone knows you, that's really a game changer. Also, when you door knock, for example, I know this might be a little random, I'm just throwing so many points, but when you are, let's say you're door knocking and you're doing a home inspection, right? Let them know if they actually don't need to do it. You can be like, look, I checked your home. There's no need to actually do it. They'll remember that and they'll tell it to all of their neighbors. So all the neighbors will trust you. That will eventually get them to call you when they need help. So like I said before, donate concussion-proof helmets for a football youth, program in your city. That's just a random example. Your name will fly. You'll have your name out there, and everyone will know you as that guy. So I mean, if you get on the newspaper, that's like pretty insane. So you can get actually on a national level with all of your networking, which obviously would be massive for your business because just like famous people, when they create a brand, it's always successful. Why is like Kylie Jenner's brand so successful? Because she's Kylie Jenner, like she's the brand. So you can do the same thing. You can be the brand, and then people will value you from you because you're literally the brand. That's the future of business. It's going to be on brand essentially. So nothing in business is impossible. You do need help from other people, and that way you can achieve everything. So you can't do it alone. You need help from other people, and that's why everything is possible. It's not only you doing it. So just to recap everything, creating opportunities. You can't wait for opportunities to come. Create your own. Partnerships with agents, making sure that you show up to like agents conventions, insurance, get to know them, booster clubs. Make sure that you give out to the community. And when you keep on doing that, your name will spread out like wildfire. You'll be different than everyone else. People who are stuck on, they want to make money, they want to get more jobs. It can work. Obviously, you can be very successful. But wouldn't you want to be different and go the unconventional way? And it will be so much easier. You can always do, a better business tactic, get more jobs, hit a location in the best tactic possible and be better than everyone else. But wouldn't you rather be unique and essentially curate your own path to get there? I mean, I'm sure that some people were actually better than Arnold in acting. Some people were better than Arnold in politics, but he was so unique, and he carved his own path to get there. So that's kind of like my rant on it. If that helped you, please let me know in the comments, or let me know if I was yapping too much. But yeah, if you're interested, we help roofers get more jobs on a pay per results basis. We don't charge anything, essentially to start. Yeah, so let me know if you're interested. Feel free, we can book a quick call. And me, my team, either me or my team can actually go on a call with you and understand what you actually need if you need help in our area of expertise. So, I'm out.